I didn't even know where the fuel pump was, but I've discovered it's down in there. So I'll get the cover off. I had this off yesterday for 5 minutes. I just put it back on. This little bump, I don't know if it's supposed to be there or what. There is an arrow here. I've got it, it's pointing this way at the moment. If someone could tell me which way that's supposed to point. I don't really think it matters a whole lot, but if I can get it the correct way, I should have taken notice of that to begin with. Alright, that's what we got there. Fuel pump, I believe, is underneath that plate there. Alright, so we're going to come in on the left of the car. Remember, this is a right hand drive. The relay down here on the left hand drive car, I don't know, because it's a right hand drive, have they mirrored everything to that side? Is the relay going to be over here, or is it still going to be here, whether it's a left hand drive or a right hand drive? So let's get this off and let's have a look behind there. The relay's supposed to be green apparently, so let's do that. We'll take this off here and then do what we need to over here to get this panel off, somewhere behind there. The little panel is off down there. We're at the left door here. We need to take a screw out of there, screw slash bolt, and this one here was actually missing. It's sort of a bit of an indication that somebody's been down here before. So what's this here for? A flashlight or something? Obviously a holder for something. If somebody knows, please let me know in the comments. I'm not seeing the relay yet, so we're still working on that. So yeah, there does appear to be a relay down here. However, it doesn't look like what I'm seeing online, and which probably means hopefully for the right hand drive it's mirrored to the other side. So everything online is indicating a green relay for the fuel pump. So since the bracket even is not looking quite right to what I'm seeing online, we're going to have a look on the other side. So we're on the right hand drive Z, and again we're going to be pulling off this panel, looking for a hopefully green relay for the fuel pump. Note to myself, let's order some sort of machine to clean any screws and bits and pieces up. Alright, I've got this plastic panel off. The panel goes over some sort of fuse box, and so we had this screw that wasn't in there, this one was not in there. The only screw holding this in was this, again, indication that someone else has been in here. Since the car arrived from Japan, I know exactly where this car has been. And what the hell is this? This doesn't look factory, does it? That was just sort of poked in there, not mounted to anything. Same with this, that doesn't look factory. Well, if it is factory, the taping around it doesn't look factory. So yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm going to pull off this rubbery thing here and see what we find. Bit of double-sided tape in that here and there. I just kind of ripped it. Really couldn't be avoided really. So another thing to go on the shopping lift, a roll of rubber to replace that, do a better job. And so we're on the right, and I'm now seeing something more familiar to what I have seen online, and a green relay is what they say is the fuel pump relay, and this bracket here even looks exactly what I'm seeing online. So let's get this off. Okay, here's the green relay. I've just slid it off this metal bracket here. It goes on the inside and attaches back to the wall there. I've got this stray blue wire here on its own. I don't know what that's all about. I did have some so-called pros install an alarm system, and that alarm system I also got them to fit central locking, so that might have something to do with that, I don't know. But since she's on her own and not sharing any stresses with any other cables, I'll need to be careful with that. And these here, which also are probably relays, maybe that's part of the central locking that they installed, I don't know. If anyone knows what those might be, cool, let me know please. Thank you. Great, I can see a drawing on the relay there, which is good. I'll come back and look at this a little later when it cools down, because man, I'm sweating up a storm here. It's so hot, it must be getting close to 30 degrees again. We've got the fuel filter here, it says out over here somewhere, got the word out, so I've disconnected this hose, which no doubt should go to the fuel rail. I've blocked it up with this tool here, and this hose here is just going to an open end on the other side of the car by the driver's seat, where I'll control the ignition with the key. And the idea is we're going to try and pump this fuel out of here into a jerry can. Alright, got a bit of wire there, and here's the relay. On the side there we can see 12 volts, and over here it's got a picture of a coil there, 1 and 2. So if we were to put this in and 12 volts get powered to 1 and 2, then 3 and 5 will close. So we've pulled this relay out. We're basically going to mimic power getting on to 1 and 2, and so that switch will close in here, but we're not going to use this. This is out. We're basically going to put this piece of wire into where 3 and 5 would go, and then we're going to see what happens. Okay, I've got the fuel tank behind me. You don't want the fuel tank close here because you're going to be making sparks. So hopefully you can hear this. It's 3, 2, 1. So that's the pump going. The ignition, the key does not need to be on. So if we bridge that, that keeps our pump going. Sweet. There you have it. The footage that you have just witnessed was recorded back in January. It is now August, it's 2022, and I've not actually emptied the gasoline from this car. Now what's happened is, you know, at that time I was getting the car ready to, you know, to start it and get it moved to our new address, but it just simply ran out of time. So in the end the car got trucked by a local company. Yeah, so what I like to say here is I do not actually know that if that fuel pump is designed to run for an extended period of time. So for that reason, when I do come to empty the tank, I will be running the pump for short bursts with a pause in between, and then turning it on again, you know, pumping for maybe, I don't know, 10 or 20 seconds, and then stop for 10 seconds, and so on. Because if I run it for an extended period, like continuously, I, for all I know, I could burn out that pump. So I just simply don't know if it's designed to run like that. So to save cooking the pump, that's what I will do. Someone may know different. If you do, let us know in the comment section.